Hey Flav City family, it's Dessi, and this week Bobby is still away, so I'm here taking over the kitchen and Art is here to film. And today I wanted to share my recipe for no-bake, grain-free paleo granola. It's super delicious and it has all my favorites nuts and seeds in it. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Bobby and I are doing healthy recipes with focus on low carb, gluten-free and paleo, and we would love for you to join the Flav City community. Alright, so this no-bake granola is all going to be done here on the stove top in a non-stick pan. I'm preheating it over medium heat. And the first thing I want to do is add 2 tablespoons of coconut oil to the pan. Now, if you don't like coconut oil or if you don't have coconut oil, then you can sub that with butter or with avocado oil. It's totally fine. Once the oil is melted, we'll add a cup of almonds. Now, the almonds I'm using are peeled already, and I prefer those to the ones with the skin because we already talked about this in the almond milk video that I did recently. The skin of the almonds actually contains lectins, which is a type of protein that protects the plant, but it's actually indigestible by humans and it carries no nutritional value. The other nuts that we're gonna add is half a cup of walnuts, half a cup of pecans, half a cup of pumpkin seeds, and half a cup of sunflower seeds. And we'll cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes. We just want to get a nice color on the nuts. So you can definitely use any kind of nuts and seeds you like, just these are my favorite. And they're paleo, of course, and they're also keto, so I love using those nuts, they taste so good. Alright, so the nuts have a really nice color. Make sure you keep an eye on them because they can burn really quickly. Next up, I'm gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder. And then we'll mix and cook for about 1 more minute. Next up, I have 4 tablespoons of agave syrup or agave nectar. This is gonna add real nice sweetness to the granola. You can also use maple syrup, that's gonna be even tastier. If you want to keep this low carb and keto, then just skip the sweetener or substitute that with erythritol. And the last ingredient is a 1/4 cup of shredded coconut flakes. And we'll cook that for 1 more minute.
Could you use honey if you wanted to?
Oh yeah, honey sounds great. And it will be a honey granola. It sounds delicious, I'll try that next time. Alright, and that was it guys. It took what, not even 7 minutes and our granola is done. I'll let that cool off. We'll transfer it to a container. So there it is guys, no bake, grain-free granola. Super easy, super delicious, and you can store that on the counter at room temperature in an airtight container for a couple of weeks, or if you want to extend the shelf life, you can store it in the fridge. The way I like to eat this granola is just by itself, or of course on top of some vegan yogurt and berries, just like that. I'll make this bowl for Art so he can try it. Or my favorite way actually recently is just with my homemade almond milk. Make sure you guys watch how I make the homemade almond milk. I'll put a link down below for that video. And so what I like to do is add the granola to my homemade almond milk and make kind of like a pseudo cereal bowl. Absolutely delicious. Art, come try the yogurt bowl.
All right, thank you.
All right, Art, give it a try. We got some yogurt granola here.
That looks good. And this is being served with not yogurt, if I'm not mistaken. So. I like this a lot. A great crunch. Not too sweet. cinnamon taste. And for somebody that's a yogurt purist, I'd eat this not yogurt with this stuff any day. Good stuff.
Glad you like it. Guys, make sure you give this a try and let me know how you like it. Also, check out the videos below for homemade almond milk and a few other goodies. And of course, hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love. Peace.